My grandfather served in the military. He was in the Air Force and he served during the Vietnam War.
My dad served in the Army before I was born.
Yes, my grandfather, Charles Nemec, he was a Marine in the military during the Vietnam War.
Yeah, my grandfather served in the Army and my brother is currently active duty in the Army.
Yes, my cousin is active duty and my father is retired Air Force.
My dad was a veteran. He was in the Army, and then I have a cousin who's stationed in Russia right now, and he's a Marine.
I think it's important to honor those who served in the military because they served for our country and they fought for our freedoms as Americans. And it's important to remember those who served previously and recognize those who are currently serving.
A lot of them, unfortunately, have PTSD from the war, especially my grandfather, and it really impacted him after he served in the military. So I think it's very important to honor those, to know that their service was not unrecognized and that there are people that are at home to support them even through those hardships after they come back from wars and military serving, because a lot of things are very traumatizing on the battlefield that they get to see. So
I think it's important because those people put their lives on the line for everyone here's safety.
I think it's really important to recognize the service of many people, both who have served or are currently serving in the military, because they do a lot of things to protect our country and our freedoms that aren't recognized.
I think it's important just because they do so much for our country, and I feel like most of the time it does go unnoticed.
One thing I think that students and staff should keep in mind on Veterans Day is that not only were there people who used to serve for our country, but there are still people who are serving for our country. So it's not right just to remember those who maybe are famous or something for serving, but it's also good to recognize those who are currently serving because there are people who are still risking their lives for us.
I hope that students and staff keep in mind that each veteran is equally as important. Whatever branch they served in, it doesn't matter, is that everyone is equally important and every veteran deserves to be honored on this day.
I think that each student and staff member should thank a veteran in their personal lives for their service.
I hope they keep in mind that a simple smile or a thank you can go a long way for our veterans.
I hope students and staff on both Veterans Day and every day remember all of the sacrifices that people in the military make, and especially remember the individuals that are behind every act that keeps our freedoms secure.